The clock is ticking and our planet is in peril. Climate change, once a distant threat, is now an urgent crisis knocking at our door. In the next few minutes, we Lions explore the stark reality of this global emergency and why immediate action is crucial for our survival. Our world is heating up at an alarming rate. The latest report from the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change paints a grim picture of our future. We do and act now. Global temperatures are rising faster than ever before in recorded history. We're already experiencing the consequences of a 1.1 degrees Celsius increase since pre-industrial times, and we're rapidly approaching the critical 1.5 degrees Celsius threshold. This seemingly small change in temperature has far-reaching implications. Imagine a world where coastal cities are submerged, where once fertile farmlands turn to dust, and where millions are forced to flee their homes due to rising seas and extreme weather. This isn't a dystopian fantasy, it's the reality we face if we continue on our current path. The signs of climate change are all around us, manifesting in increasingly frequent and severe extreme weather events. Hurricanes, once rare occurrences, are now battering our coasts with frightening regularity. Category 5 storms, the most powerful on the scale, are becoming more common, leaving devastation in their wake. But it's not just coastal areas that are feeling the heat. Inland regions are grappling with prolonged droughts that turn lush landscapes into tinderboxes. California's recent wildfire seasons serve as a stark reminder of the destructive power of climate-fueled fires. These infernos not only destroy homes and habitats, but also release massive amounts of carbon into the atmosphere, further exacerbating the problem. The connection between these extreme events and climate change is undeniable. As our planet warms, the atmosphere holds more moisture, leading to more intense rainfall and flooding in some areas, while others experience prolonged dry spells. This disruption of weather patterns is wreaking havoc on communities worldwide, causing billions in damages and claiming countless lives. Perhaps the most heartbreaking consequence of climate change is its impact on biodiversity. Our planet is home to an incredible array of life, from the tiniest microorganisms to the largest mammals. This delicate web of life, which has taken millions of years to evolve, is now under threat. We are in the midst of what scientists are calling the sixth mass extinction event in Earth's history. Unlike previous extinctions caused by natural phenomena, this one is entirely human-driven. As temperatures rise and habitats shift, many species simply can't adapt quickly enough. Polar bears struggling to find sea ice, coral reefs bleaching in warming oceans, and countless insects disappearing from our ecosystems are just a few examples of the biodiversity crisis unfolding before our eyes. The loss of biodiversity isn't just a tragedy for nature lovers, it's a threat to our very existence. Every species plays a crucial role in its ecosystem, and the disappearance of even one can have cascading effects. Pollinators like bees, which are vital for our food production, are declining at alarming rates. Forests, often called the lungs of our planet, are under stress from changing temperatures and increased pest activity. Ecosystem disruption goes beyond the loss of individual species. Entire habitats are shifting or disappearing. Arctic tundra is thawing, releasing long-trapped greenhouse gases. Tropical rainforests, once carbon sinks, are now emitting more carbon than they absorb in some regions due to deforestation and climate stress. The urgency of addressing climate change cannot be overstated. We are the first generation to fully understand the science behind climate change and the last with the power to prevent its worst effects. The decisions we make in the next decade will determine the fate of our planet for centuries to come. But there is hope. We have the knowledge and technology to transition to a sustainable, low-carbon future. Renewable energy sources like solar and wind are becoming increasingly affordable and efficient. Innovative solutions in agriculture, transportation, and urban planning are emerging every day. The challenge we face is not one of capability, but of will. We must demand action from our leaders, make changes in our own lives, and work together as a global community to tackle this crisis. Every action, no matter how small, contributes to the solution. As we conclude, remember that the story of climate change is still being written, and we all have a role to play in its ending. Will we be the generation that stood by as our planet burned, or the one that rose to the challenge and created a sustainable future for all? The choice is ours, and the time to act is now. Our planet, our home, is counting on us.